Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Zips ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Wyoming's offense will have first crack at this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Anderson wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Zips offense will go to work for the first time. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Hold open.
From the gun, running back on the move.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Anderson will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Throws to the wideout, working that left side. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The sure hands, it's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Finley. The quick out. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Got some room to run. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive, and he should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job, because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback, because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get. He'll throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but you got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary culture?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
That's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Finley. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going back to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Zips didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Akron! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game. You're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Durr. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Makes the grab. It's Sargent. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space. It's Scott. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. Anderson wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Zips. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. It'll be a draw. Oh, better look out. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Akron.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Finds a man on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They think there's room to run to the right here. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? That's caught. It's Williams. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll try the right side. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and